This is Neily on Nutrition. I'm with Karen Collins. She's a nutrition advisor for the American Institute for Cancer Research and has been for over 25 years. So some really great information. We're going to talk about a couple of the new research directions in cancer prevention. So let's talk about the first one, which is what?
Well, really the change in how we view the role of our genes in cancer risk.
Okay.
For many people, they have the sense that cancer might run in the family or not, and that would determine their risk.
Yes, I hear that a lot.
Yeah, and that we've known for a long time isn't true.
Okay.
That despite what people hear or think, that actually your genes may pose 5 to 10% of your risk of cancer, but by far the majority of it seems to be that if anything, that genetics is giving you a susceptibility, that some people might be more sensitive.
Okay.
But that much more important is the influence of your lifestyle habits that in terms of how that influences your cancer risk.
Okay.
Now what we're learning is that actually one of the ways that lifestyle habits interact with your genes is that they can actually change the expression of certain genes. So we have this very intricate pattern of proteins that regulate as messengers how our cells grow or don't grow and what happens to them. And so which proteins are produced is determined by your genes. But it's not just having the gene, it turns out. It's whether that gene is turned on or whether you have the gene but it's just sitting there dormant.
Okay.
And so part of how cancer risk seems to evolve over the course of a lifetime is that sometimes genes that are protective and should be keeping cell growth normal and getting these abnormal cells to self-destruct get turned off over time.
Okay.
And healthy eating can actually, it seems, turn them back on.
Okay, so healthy eating consisting of?
Well, we're still identifying it because it seems to be lots of different things that could influence this. But so far what we found is that several compounds in plant foods, like what they call allium compounds in onion and garlic, and compounds called isothiocyanate that are in cruciferous vegetables.
Okay. Cruciferous, I know those are cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli, Brussels sprouts.
Yes, kale and bok choy. I mean, there's lots of them, but it's all in that family. And what's unique about them are these particular compounds called isothiocyanates, and they seem to interact with the expression of these genes. So we need much more work to identify how that really happens and so forth. But it's a really exciting field now. Is that it's not just what your genes are, it's how they're expressed, and the positive message that on an ongoing basis, it's not that they get turned on once and you're done.
Right.
It's that's why healthy eating all the time is important, because at any age you can still turn those genes that have gotten turned off back on.
Okay, so despite a lifetime of really bad eating habits, we can turn that around with making changes. Good to know. Excellent. So that's the first one. We'll come back to the second one in another video.
Okay.
So this is Neily on Nutrition, and we'll see you in the next video.